Welcome to the RaceGrooves weekend show on Friday. Check that out, a Friday upload. Well, I'm changing my schedule a little bit. I'm going to try to record it earlier, like in the middle of the week. Like today it's Wednesday. I'm actually filming this on Wednesday, November 30th. And I'm going to try to record it and then have it ready for Friday before the weekend. And then hopefully that'll be my new schedule. Part of the reason that I look so tired Sunday when I record the show is that, you know, my wife comes home from Tennessee. She's home Friday, Saturday, and then she's off back to Tennessee, back to work. And, well, guess what? When she's home, it's kind of, I don't get the kind of sleep that I get when she's not there. When she's not there, it's like nobody bothers me. There's no noises, nobody moving around in the bed. So I sleep pretty good when she's not here. Then she comes home and it's like, well, that's a different story. So that's probably another reason why I'm tired on Sunday when I film the weekend show. I haven't been getting good sleep. Anyways, I'm going to try this new schedule. Hopefully it works out. I think I have a good idea that it's actually going to turn out pretty good. I hope so. And I lost my notes. Sorry. Hey, 2017 holiday Hot Wheels have arrived during the week or last week. They showed up at USA Walmart stores. If you have not checked them out yet, or if you're not in the USA, I don't know if you guys get them in other countries, let's take a moment and check them out. The 2017 Hot Wheels have arrived. 6 cars in the set. As you can tell, the artwork is the same on the packages. Here's the models that are in the set. 6 cars in the set. Well, guess what? 5 of the 6 have the same packaging. Scupa de Fuego. Check out the snowman. There's your holiday winter decoration. This is number 1 of the 6. Number 2 has a 17 on the hood. Super Blitzin'. Fandango is back. Number 3 of 6. Fandango has a plastic base, which means it has a metal body then. I thought it was going to be the track version or the other version where it's metal base, plastic body. But looks like metal body. Winter 2017 again. Number 4. We have Diesel Duty. Let's see what it says there. Winter service. Nice colorations. Like the white tires, just in time for winter. Actually, somebody didn't have a white tire. He had white tires. Brown tires, white rims, white line, white base, but he has a gray tires. White wheels, blue base. So he has white wheels, gold base for Rin and Rig. K22 base code, which means they were made the 22nd week of 2017. There's your snowman. And look, package isn't the same. There you go. Happy New Year 2018. It's the Carbonator. They've been doing this for a little while, having a special holiday release with Carbonator. And there you have it, Carbonator. Hot Wheels 18. And on the top it says 2018 Happy New Year. And there's your snowman logo again. White tires. I don't know if these were short packed or if they're in the same number. In the past, this kind of was like a chase car. It might not, and I think in the other releases, it might not even have been listed in the back. But since this one's on the back, it might be the same quantities. I got to the dump in late. As you can tell, I got some wonky packages. Don't matter, I open them up anyways. Anyways, same to you guys. Happy New Year. Well, we're a little early. Now that we're in the full holiday swing, you know, checking the stores, trying to find some stuff. Not finding a whole lot of stuff, but you know what? You know, the discount stores, the overstock places like Didi's Discounts, Ross, Marshalls. I've been popping in there. You can find some kind of interesting stuff. I'll have something for Off the Pegs. Well, I already recorded it. It's already pushed live. Anyways, check those stores because whatever shows up here, you guys could be getting something else in your area. So check your stores, all right? I did a Johnny Lightning Gone Fishing set. Reggie, that green bass boat, the green boat is a bass boat mainly for fresh water, but it can handle some salt water. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have said it when I was doing the video. I talked about the boats, and then I said, well, I'm not. They might not be for the ocean. They might just be for lakes. I shouldn't have said that. I realized it once I said it, but it was too late. It might be the same Reggie on Twitter. Had a little conversation. Really like your videos, man. Really respect your knowledge. I'm the buddy. But I was always taught if you do a presentation on something like boats, do a little bit of research on styles. Don't need to be a master mechanic. Much respect. And we had a little conversation about that. When I do the presentations, you know, I'm showing the quality of the diecast, basically, is what I'm doing. Now the boats, I don't have time to do the research on what the boats are for, this or that. You know, I mean, when does it end? I mean, do I have to research the tires that they used for the vehicles to make sure that they were period specific? And, you know, I just show the cars. And we had a conversation. We had a pretty good understanding about it. Frank's kids, I mean, he was happy that I showed them to him. These are so cool. I like them even better than the green light hitch and tow. Unfortunately, haven't been able to find a white lightning. I haven't found a white lightning yet for the gone fishing either. I got to step up my Hobby Lobby game because that's where you can find gone fishing, by the way. He did not know about the opening hood on some because, you know, I'm going to crack it open. See, some people don't even know what has opening hoods, what doesn't. So I open up some cars, and not much I can help you with the information. Ford Mustang, thank you for sharing your love. Thank you for sharing. Love your videos and your American cars. Greetings from Germany. Sorry for my English. Hey, welcome. And don't worry, if anybody's English is not good, I don't allow anybody to give other people a hard time. So welcome to the channel and happy collecting. Emmanuel Conchola. Hey, RaceGrooves. Just started watching videos and I dig them. And he posted this on an older Johnny Lightning video. I started collecting now, LOL. But one thing I noticed is that some of the Johnny Lightning, Greenlight, M2, they don't roll very well. Well, Auto World ain't so bad, but man, some of these roll like they have rocks for wheels. What's your experience? You're right, because rubber tires, you know, they're made for display, right? They're not made for performance necessarily. So not only that, sometimes, especially at green lights with the rims, sometimes a little wonky on the rim. That's very annoying to me. I did it off the pegs, and I found a 3-pack with the green light. I can't think of the name of the movie. Where if they're up past midnight, they turn into these different creatures, right? I can't think of. Anyways, move on. I wanted it so bad, but I looked at one of the wheels and was like, I let it go. But as far as rolling, yeah, you know, they're not really made for play value. They're made more for display value. Sonic Master fan, this has 666 likes. And it's funny because it's on my triangle track time video. I actually had called that something else, triangle of something. And I had to change it because I was afraid that YouTube was suppressing the video because I used a certain word, which totally makes sense. Triangle of, but it wasn't getting views. So I changed it to, I think, triangle of trouble. But yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like a Bermuda Triangle. It has 666 likes right now. Now, on to the next question. Truckin Tuesday, I did a Matchbox hauler. You know, Hot Wheels has, you can find Matchbox, Hot Wheels haulers all the time. You don't see the Matchbox version too often. Maybe in Toys R Us in the USA. But anyways, I found one with 10 cars with it. And Infinity Man. I love the fact that you just left the cut parts in. Shows a bit of humor and humanity. Nate the Knight. This has to be the most chill, cool channel on YouTube. Yeah, you know what? Just talking about toy cars here, right? As far as the cut, you know what? I was kind of running late. I was just kind of in a little bit of a goofy mood anyways. Normally, when I would film, if there's a part that I got to reshoot, I would just start over. But this time I just kind of went with the flow, and it was kind of fun to do it that way. I had a lot of fun doing that. On that note, with that Matchbox hauler, Gummy Roth on Twitter. By the way, let me get this first. Hey, my 4-year-old son Toby really wanted you to know the orange top level could snap into place and was very happy you figured it out while he watched. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I thought it was like teeter-tottering. Well, there's actually a notch for you to hold the top level of the hauler in place so the cars can park there very nicely. Toby figured it out before me. If you notice, he's replying to RaceGrooves and VidMe. That's because I'm uploading a lot of my content here on YouTube. I'm also uploading it on VidMe, and I'm putting them on Facebook too, my regular page. I got to start growing an audience off YouTube as well. With all the stuff that's going on YouTube, you know, I got to start looking elsewhere as well. In addition to, I'm not leaving this place. Trust me, this is home base. Now, with that hauler, I didn't check the cars. I did a cursory look. I did some quick checking real quick. One of the models actually has different tires. You can see the wheel variation, how the center spokes actually on the top version that came in the set, they connect with the outer rim, right? But when it came out in the single, cog wheels, I don't keep track of the names anymore. It's a different wheel. You can check it out. Anyways, I'm going to take a break. Let me come right back. Welcome to Act 2. Can I have a shout out next time? Well, if you watch the whole show, I never give a shout out to somebody who says, give me a shout out. Post a comment that leads to a discussion, something that I could put in a show, and then maybe it shows up in the show. Not always. I get hundreds and hundreds of comments every week, okay? So participate and give me something to reflect, so this way other people watching can learn something, or it gives me something to interact with, okay, my friend? And I'll see you this week, hopefully. You never know. I know who commented that. I snipped off the name because I don't give random shout outs. But maybe next time you post something that I can interact with, all right? Now, this one you might think, Justin K. Stars, fan number 1, keep up the good work. You might think that's a random comment. Why would I include that in the show? Well, maybe I'm working on something. Saleh Mohammed, hey, RaceGrooves, excellent video. Also, do you think you will ever do a Battle Force 5 diecast review like Acceleracers? Please do it. It's my favorite cartoon. Sad it got canceled. Please reply. Hey, Saleh. You know what? I didn't buy too many of the Battle Force 5 models because they had attachments and they weren't really working, and they weren't dollar cars, right? Anyways, I found 3 still in the package in my collection. Let me go ahead and show those to you. Many moons ago, I did a review of a new style of packaging on a 10-pack, and I kind of made a comment in the video. Let me go ahead and just put that right here. You can watch it again.
Here's what most 10-packs look like. Tall and skinny, kind of weeble wobbly. They fall over a lot. At least you can see the 10 cars. That's the biggest advantage of this package display. But check out the new one from Maisto. They put 5 in the front, 5 in the back. It's kind of like a log. It stands up. You can see the cars clearly on both sides. I like the way these are packaged. They had a few different packages, different assortments. Pretty cool. Can you imagine receiving these as gifts? It looks fantastic. This one had go-kart, motorcycle, little Indy type racer. Is that a Porsche? I wonder why we haven't seen a cube design. Check this out. I got like the 4 blisters off of Hot Wheels packs and taped them together, and look, if you put them 2 by 2 like this, it makes a nice neat little cube. And can you see them stacked up on the shelf? It'd be nice and neat, nothing falling over. Heck, if you want to make a 6-pack, they could have them facing this way, 2 this way, and there's the other cars. You can see them clearly right there. And maybe someday they'll present something like this. It's nice to see Maisto coming out with new packaging. Makes it appealing, attractive. Makes it feel like the hobby is still growing, and they're still looking to present new packages and new products to keep providing things for collectors and for mom and dads to buy for their kids as well. I went to the scanner, they were under 10 bucks, pretty good price too. So enjoy the hobby, folks. Bye bye.
Well, check it out. 6 years later, Maisto, fresh 20. I just picked this up at Marshall's, $16.99. It's kind of well, it's not quite the same. I kind of had them crisscross. But look, they get 20 in a nice cube-like design. Stands nicely on the shelf. Now, this, I tried to find one with a nicer package. This one had a tear, but, well, the only one I found is one I'm going to have to use for the video. Very nice. Couple Lamborghinis. That might be a Camaro right there. This is a new surfboard fantasy model from Matchbox. I don't know the name, sorry. Top one, Lexus? I don't know. What do we have here? Nissan. Another Lamborghini. This is a fantasy model, newer design. I'm not sure what that is. A Skull, this is not Skull Crusher. This one might be called Skull Rider or something. It's a Maisto Originals design. On the top, you have a blue model. A little hard to see, sorry. Hey, wait a second. Look at red, red with the 6 on the hood. Come on, you put 2 of the same car in the pack? This is a newer design right here. Newer model. This is a newer model as well. What do we have? Ford truck. Might be a Raptor. You guys let me know. What do we have over here? Possibly Viper. Another Ford. What? Come on, another one? Green car, number 5. Nope, not. Hey, what about that one? It's the same one as that one right there. Now we can get a, is it the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. Now I can get a closer look. Here's a fantasy red truck. Come on, nice packaging. And then what do you have? You have like 3 or 4 cars that are doubled up. Come on. I know the package had a tear. You know, someone could have opened it in the store. But when I looked at the plastic form fitting around each model, it looks like those are the models that were supposed to be in those spots. I don't know. I searched the store trying to find a second pack. Couldn't find another one. Maybe I'll see one at another store and I'll get back to you. El Cañero, I have a problem. I'm from Spain and I can't buy all of the cars of accelerators. What I can do for eBay, Reverb, costs out $220. I can't pay that. Chicane, $220 and more. Help me, please. I can't help you. That's how expensive they are. Now, that's the cars of your generation when you were growing up, right? Guess what? That's what you guys are looking for, and there's a lot of desire for some of those models, especially like Reverb, Chicane, and High Voltage. Some of those were harder to find. Some of them didn't even show up in stores. That's an old story, but that's just the way it goes. Look at the cars when I was growing up. Here I have the Python, the Demon. Sorry, Demon. I think the name got changed to Prowler. Anyways, look at the cars when I was growing up. 1969. Yeah, I would love to get these cheap too, but you know what? That's the way it is. Sometimes when you go back to get the cars from your childhood, they ain't so cheap no more. Well, that's maybe some less popular ones you can get for cheap, right? Accelerators, big deal back in the day, and they're a big deal to you as well. I wish you luck in your search, but they're going to be expensive. That's the way it's going to go. Mike C, countdown to 1 million subscribers? Well, it's going to take a couple, 3 years. I don't know. I'm not focused on the subscribers. I'm not focused on getting new subscribers. I'm focused on taking care of the subscribers who are already here. And that's what this weekend show is, right? It's for you guys. But if you want to count down to 1 million subscribers, you can go ahead and start counting. But I'm going to take a break. We're in the home stretch where I mainly feature Ask RaceGrooves hashtags and also people who commented on the last weekend show. By the way, this channel is about toy cars, okay? Toy cars. Doesn't matter if you're a boy, you're a girl. Doesn't matter if you're old or you're young. Your preferences do not matter, okay? So let's keep the topic on toy cars and not on any of that other stuff, okay? It does not belong here. We're all toy car collectors, all right? Thank you very much. Now, last week I talked about how a lot of YouTube channels are being affected, especially kids channels, because maybe they're not making content that was really suitable for kids. I was on a message board, and this is kind of brutal. They just got their gold play button, right? They just got their YouTube Gold Play Award, and then their channel's gone. So, yeah, it's a little bit brutal. I cover their name because I don't want to embarrass them, you know. They posted it on the forum, but I don't want to put it there. Anyways, the Nitras, apparently YouTube can demonetize videos just based on 1 or 2 comments in the comment section. That's why I monitor my comments. I want a family-friendly place, and I mean it. That includes the comments, too. So for bigger channels, they were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And you can't have somebody monitor the comments? No excuse. Nemesis. A lot of people just want to make money in YouTube. They really don't care about the kids. I had to delete YouTube and download the YouTube Kids app. My 2-year-old was learning bad things from a kid show that shows 2 toddlers hitting each other for no reason and laughing after it. Good review. Have a nice weekend. Well, even the YouTube Kids app, I hate to tell you this, you can't just sit your kid there and let them watch YouTube Kids and think everything on there is safe. Because they click on this video, then that video, then that video. And next thing you know, they're kind of off on a vortex. And what looked like a family-friendly, safe beginning starts to getting into a little bit of odd content. So you still have to watch your kid. Even videos on the YouTube Kids app, okay? John Greeny, I'm from the year 2025. RaceGrooves is a teaching tool in classrooms. Kids learning good moral skills. He's our future Mr. Roger. Everyone loves him. Thank you, John, for reporting from the future. The Gold Shot, have you ever considered starting a low-key channel disconnected from your main ones for more adult collectors and conversations? I understand you want to keep things family-friendly, so perhaps you upload to VidMe or something similar. Just a thought. The problem is, people will find me, and word will get around. Even if I started another channel that was not connected, and if I was to be able to talk a little more frankly and use language appropriate for situations, people would find out, right? And then next thing you know, that makes me look bad, makes RaceGrooves look bad, right? If we're in person, we'll talk casual, right? Yeah, it's different. I'm on camera. I got to be mindful that I'm got to be family friendly, right? So that's one reason it doesn't matter if I even start another one. The other reason is because the comment I just read. If I start another channel, I lose that opportunity to talk to this audience right here. So that's why it'll stay here. I just got to talk about it in a way that's suitable for all audiences. That's all. D. Matthews, hey Mark, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I love the show. I'm an older viewer, collector, 55. Hey, we're in the same ballpark there. Are they still going to have the flame log for treasure hunts in 2018? Yeah, they're burning them all. No, he's talking Super Circle Flame logo. Let's drop the O. And I politely let him know, hey, I do case unboxing videos. Gave him a list to link to the playlist. And I talk about that stuff when you watch the case unboxing videos, right? It's the same like the weekend show. It's not just blah, 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 blah. There's nibbles, there's stuff in here for learning. When I do the case unboxing video, same thing. You tune in for the content, not just for the newest stuff. Besides, I can't have the newest stuff anymore. You know what? They come from Malaysia, and by the time they get to Los Angeles, I'm not first anymore. Jamari Nelson, hey, RaceGrooves, Walmart has a new dump bin, holiday cars with 2018 Hot Wheels. I found the holiday Hot Wheels. But what I didn't find, he found. When he was going through the bin, I pulled out the Nissan Skyline GTR 33. GTR R33. Was so happy I had to get 4, but they have good models. I had to get as much 2018 cars as I could. Congratulations. Yeah, I was way late. By the time I found a dump bin, Cards are all crooked and smashed. I didn't find any of the better 2018s. Congratulations to you. And on that note, if you want to buy four, buy four. It's your money. Buy what you like. I drew a blank. Buy what you like, buy what you can afford, and enjoy the hobby. If you want 4, buy 4. If you want 10, buy 10. I don't want to hear no complaining. Why? No, he can buy. You wouldn't complain if he bought 20 surf crates. You just wouldn't. How about you seen street wiener hanging on the pigs? Yeah, I can go to almost any store and find street wiener, but nobody's going to complain about that. But they only complain when the good cars are hard to find. Buy what you like, all right? Just make sure you're taking care of your responsibilities. In the last weekend show, I also post a link to, I don't post the weekend show on these other channels, but I put like a promo for them to come to YouTube. So on Instagram, I did post a picture and had a couple comments on that. I got to open it up. It's too tiny. Kit Kat Cup Series. How many Hot Wheels do you think you have? And Zartan 007. Where's the forklift? I have tens of thousands of cars. I don't count. I just don't. I easily have over 30,000. I have 10,000 just loose cars. So more than likely I got 40 or 50,000. I don't talk about that. It's not important. Oh, and the other question? Oh, forklift? I ain't got no room. I don't want to buy a forklift anyways. To be honest, I'm in a business park. So if I did have a rafter and I needed a pallet put up or down, I'll go to one of the neighbors and say, hey, help me out, would you? Alpha Charlie. I like playing with my little pallet jack anyway. I get to ride around in the warehouse. Not very far. Can't get going too fast. I'll smash into the wall. Alpha Charlie. Love the organization plans because last weekend show, I showed the warehouse and I showed how I'm shifting things around, getting ready for epic track battles, moving this, moving that, getting a little organized. I can only imagine the opportunities you face and then the relief after completing it. I am sure it will be worth the effort for you, and of course it will make it better videos. Track times for us too. Keep up the good work and enjoy the fun. Yeah, sometimes you have to invest time and money to try to get things going. Sometimes you spend a lot of time, like I have a track time channel, and I had plans to do certain track time videos, and I didn't realize really how huge of a project it was going to be. That's part, what I've learned by trying to do that, right? I invested, we're talking, I have hundreds of hours invested in these snippets, right? Maybe it wasn't as well planned out, but I did learn something. And what I learned is going to be applied right to epic track battles. I learned how to manage the files, learn what'll be interesting, entertain me, and I think it'll make it a home run for epic track battles. Thank you very much. 20 JK10, man, you could have one heck of a liquidation sale, or you might need several rooms at a convention. Yeah, too much effort trying to haul it down to a convention, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe next year I decide I need more space. I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff. And if I did, just put it on eBay. Just let it go. It's easier. Pack and ship, let it go. I don't want to haul everything down to the convention. Justine, besides, I'm already paying for the lease here. I got to go pay for a room over there too. No thanks. Anyways, but you're right. And he's been a long-time viewer. He's a long-time collector as well. Nice to see you popping in. Justine, Kyle, RAC. Wow, nice organizing. Lots of boxes, LOL. Yeah, I got all sorts of boxes, plastic tubs. I got stuff literally up to the rafters. I didn't show you that part, but 10H, 41 toys. Wow, so many Hot Wheels products there. Small part of heaven. Have fun. Yeah, there's more than just Hot Wheels, but you're right. A lot of Hot Wheels here. Gracia Jaeger. Are you going to do a YouTube video that has all the sets that you videoed? Yeah, the sneak peeks that you've seen of the sets that I showed, those are close to my filming room over there because those are the ones that I expect to do very soon. I need them close to the door because that's my plans to do those very soon. Red Line Race Day, great episode behind the scenes. It was fun in the warehouse. My eyes went wide open when I saw a few vintage items at 1420. Rod Runners, Mean Mountain. I got more than that. That's just all you happen to see. But you're right. You're always an inspiration. Thanks. Now I have to dig out my Rod Runner again. Ha! Hey, have fun with your Rod Runner. And I'm glad I'm an inspiration. Have fun with your toys. Enjoy the hobby, right? I treat everybody as equals. Doesn't matter your age. We're all collectors. We're on this hobby. Mike C. Oh, I already read that one. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to another RaceGrooves Weekend Show. Hopefully I can push these live on Fridays. This way you have the weekend to watch the weekend show. Bye-bye.